Good afternoon, Ball State. I'm WCRD Chief Weather Forecaster Alex March. Since the WCRD 5 o'clock news hour is canceled for today, we didn't want you to be without a forecast, so here's your forecast for today.
Well, thank you for tuning in on this Wednesday. It was a very nice, warm, sunny Wednesday, especially for April. Here's a look from on top of the Teachers College. There's a webcam on there, and we can see that the sun has been out today in full force. We can also see that a number of the trees along McKinley have been filling out with the leaves, and that has been aided by the warm weather. And this map of local temperatures is right in line with what we've been seeing the last few weeks. We have 80 degrees in Indianapolis, and temperatures all across the state are still pretty warm. Cincinnati and Fort Wayne are the cooler places, just a few degrees shy of 80 degrees. But still, in the mid to upper 70s, that's still very good for early April. In Muncie, we're at 77 degrees. We've got a dew point of 43 and a very light wind from the south-southwest at 3 miles an hour. Our barometric pressure is 30.37 inches, and that remains steady. Normally, any time that we get a barometric pressure of about 30 inches, that's pretty high pressure, but these last few days we've had barometric pressure readings much higher than 30, and that's why we've had sun for the last few days and why it will continue at least for another day or so. So we are at our high of 77 degrees. Our low this morning was 46. Our averages now are 60 and 39, so we're still above average. And so here's a live look at Cardinal Scan Doppler radar. Nothing much to talk about, but if I put the fronts on here, we can see that the warm front is beginning to push its way through Indiana and through central Indiana. It hasn't quite made its way through Indianapolis yet, but it will continue pushing to the north and east, and eventually by tomorrow, Muncie will be on the warm side of that front, so I think we can add another few degrees onto our temperature for tomorrow. Here's a little bit closer look at the radar. Still nothing much showing up there, but these darkened areas are what are under an air quality alert for today, and that has been issued by the Indiana Department of Environmental Management. It's called a No Zone Action Day, and that means that plentiful amounts of the ozone pollutant will be in the atmosphere, and you can help this problem if you can ride the bus instead of taking your car, if you carpool with some friends, even by refilling your gas after dark, that can help. And if you can wait until after 6 o'clock to mow your grass, that also helps. And the full text of this is running at the bottom of your screen right now. And so here's a look at the air quality index for today. We can see that the ozone is fairly high, and pollen is high too. So if you have allergies, and you know it, and you've been feeling it lately. And for tomorrow, the ozone comes down, but for the people who've been suffering with pollen, I'm sorry, I don't have any good news for you for tomorrow. But hopefully by the weekend, I think when we have some cooler temperatures, and once we have some rain as well, a lot of that pollen should be settled out of the air, so there will be some relief for you there. For tonight, though, I think we remain pretty warm, going down to only about 53 for tonight. Maybe some clouds early, but then they clear. For tomorrow, I think we remain partly cloudy to sunny, and I have 78 for a high. That might have to be closer to 80 by the time we actually get to tomorrow. We'll just have to see how the day actually plays out. And here's your 5-day forecast too. Again, we have 78 for tomorrow with some sun, and then for Friday, a cold front's going to move through. We can have some showers and thunderstorms, and then on the other side of that cold front for Saturday, I don't think we're going to make it even to 60 degrees for Saturday, but it will be under a good deal of sunshine, so there's some good news there. And then for Sunday, we remain at 60, and for Monday, still some sunshine, but we will be getting warmer, at least for another few days. Another few days after that, I should say. Also remember, what's with the weather? You can tweet me any weather-related questions at WCRDWX, that's using Twitter, and we will answer those questions every Friday on the WCRD 5 o'clock Newshour. You might even hear your question on the air. Thanks for tuning in.